Well, welcome back to Factorio MSX Gigabase, where we are at the old oil. It's time to, well, tear it down, but also to convert it, because if you notice, 1 million plastic. Even I don't want to nuke 1 million plastic. I want to use it, likewise that rocket fuel. So instead of nuking it, I don't have any blue boxes. That's going to be annoying. How many do we have on here? We have quite a few. That's good. Instead of nuking it, what we're going to do is, first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want empty barrels. This isn't for the plastic. Let's start with that. You can request empty barrels. They stack in tens, don't they? So that would be 4,800. Let's just, whoops, not 4,000. Let's make that 5,000. And I just want the empty barrels to go somewhere. Few over here that didn't get done. How many empty barrels do we in fact have? None now apparently, but yeah. It's actually only 480, not 5,000 that can go in each one. But that seems to have sorted out our empty barrel problem. Fantastic. Right, phase 2. I don't want to send it on the rubbish train either, because that will just pollute, for want of a better word. It will just pollute our main base with stuff that we're not using. Okay, let's go to town here. These are all empty. No, 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 no. You are not to be putting modules in there. Stupid guys. Never mind. What you are to do is to rip out all of those, rip out all of those. I don't want to pick up boxes because they will contain things that I don't want. I will pick up empty boxes at some point, but we definitely do not want full ones. Let us get rid of this infrastructure. I can probably get rid of this track, but let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Empty barrels. We do not want empty barrels. We do not want rocket fuel. Put those items into storage, thanks. Now what are these barrels? In fact, they are empty barrels. Maybe I can now safely say go away, because they will go into the storage. Right, next. If we can do that, we can then probably do this. That is just fine. Now one thing, I do want the network to stay active for the time being. So that, for example, this sort of thing can carry on, where they take all of these annoying barrels off me. How are we going up there? Do we have room? Do we need more? I think we do need more. Right, order up your barrels. I still have 8 for some reason. Come on guys, get rid of them. I'm still getting barrels slowly delivered to me. That's inevitable, but never mind. I might even do the bulk of this playthrough without even using a single barrel, in spite of the fact that it had nothing to do with the nerf, the barrel nerf. Okay. We don't need you guys. I don't actually want to pick up fishies, but never mind. Fishies are good for death worlds. Not so good here. I might just have to do a launch of 100 fish. Although I am playing with mods, so I wouldn't get the credit for it in Steam achievements, but whatever. Oh, okay. Well, we don't want them either, do we? Come on, guys, get rid of the stuff. Thank you. Now, what's next? Next on our hit list is no, there's no point having beacons here. There's no point with any of that. There is no point with those. Get rid of all these pipes. There might be some residual fluid in them. That's too bad. The residual fluid is just going to go the way of the dinosaur. Right. Clear it all out. Looks like we can take those. Now this is a problem because I want the network to survive, at least for now. Well, that one's dead as well. You have power, you have power. Has that fixed it? No. That's fixed it. Right, we don't need any of you. Inserters are far too expensive. As we have discovered. I should really have checked FPS. What is it? FPS. This thing. 10. I know we're producing basically nothing. That's not anything. Absolutely nothing. It won't last for long like that, guys. Do not fret. They're empty. Good. Good. Oops. That might be alright to pick up. Because hopefully the logistic bots around here will get rid of that for me. We definitely do not want pipes. Oh my goodness. Okay, auto trash. Refineries. Auto trash refineries. Thank you. What have we got here? Water bottles. So this is what a denuded, let's actually do it this way, a denuded oil looks like. A few boxes scattered around, Roboport still, not terribly much else. These ones aren't even active, but whatever, these ones are. Now the thing is, if we hover over one of those, you can see we have 1 million plastic here and 43,000 rocket fuel. I want to be able to get that. I want those resources. So what I'm going to do is probably make a hole about here, and I am going to make a weight station, a special temporary weight station I guess, for a bunch of trains from this place, which is now basically a warehouse of expired product. I will come back to you. Whoops, we don't need a 4x4. We need a 4x2. Come on. There you go. There. So we will build out here. I will use as a base the 6 platform. Actually, I've got plenty of these. Let's go map. I think this guy here is basically what I want. I will enlarge it to 8 though, I think. Do I have that sitting as a blueprint? I might do, or I might have wiped it already. Too hard to find. That's probably what usually happens, so I get 1,001 copies. Let's come down here, start about there. Oh, we have to go in closer, don't we? Do I want that bit? It doesn't really matter. Let us go to about there. I want all this length so that they can pull out and wait safely without blocking everything. It seems to be helpful. Now let's start our blueprint collection up again. I think we're going to need some more rail. That's why I've got the engineering train just here. Thank you very much. Back to work, robots. These things burn through so much rail, it's just incredible. The other thing we should check on is UPS. It's hard to believe we were cracking through the barrier to you know, slow down from 60 UPS not so long ago. That is all the UPS in the world. And we are still building this construction. During the break I kind of did a little bit more because we need to keep it going. Full scroll, that's all solar panels now. It's not bad. Full normal scroll, of course. How many do we have, in fact? We have 218,000. So we might be getting close to being able to consider, that would actually be about 13 gigawatts by itself. So we might be able to start considering dropping off the nuclear soon to save even more UPS. Now admittedly, on the other hand, we're doing almost nothing, so yeah, it's not entirely a fair comparison. Tavis McLean, I've no idea. Oh, we've just... Right, I don't need that. Okay, very good. Extra information that I left in there for debug purposes. So these stations, I basically want 4 rocket fuel, 4 plastic. They will be in this location. They'll be temporary, but I will kind of keep them. So I'd like the naming to be plastic. Might go plastic west weight. Let's call this one. This one can be plastic west weight. Thanks, autosave. Plastic west weight. That's 4. Actually, that was a mistake. I want 8 here, don't I? Eight stations. All right. Right. That's probably why I keep doing these things. Problem. Because I don't like how far out that comes if I do that. And if I carry out this way, if I was to just continue out to here, oops, not to there, to there, do I actually have enough room for a 383? Let's quickly check that. If I can quickly find the right book. There we go, there's a 383. No, that's what I was concerned about. Well, that's okay. What we can do is we can extend the rail a little bit longer. No particular reason why we can't. To make our 8 platform, we basically want about that length. Oops, maybe one more. Up the top here, we want to do the same sort of thing. And fix up the signals. So you are one of those there, and ooh, is that the last one of those? It is. Let's quickly grab another one. Or another stack rather. We go through them, the chain signals, rather fast when we do these sorts of things. Down here, I could put it up there, but whatever. And we only have 7 stations, so let's go and grab another stack of them as well. Stations, none. Stations, some. Good. Right. Quick check. Rail, good rail. Yep. Perfect. Stations. Could probably have put these closer together, but that's fine. So we have plastic west weight. Plastic west weight. And rocket fuel west weight. there we have it. So what I will do is I will set up subscribers for these stations. One there and one here. So if we open this up again, we have our subscribers. We'll add them to the appropriate priorities, which I don't actually have one for rocket fuel, but I do have one for plastic, so let's edit that right now. Plastic west weight, let's update that one. Very good. We'll sort out the rocket fuel one. I might even end up doing it off camera. You can have some power, and you can have some power. There we go. Now the other thing is, currently down here at our rocket fuel, the original rocket fuel, these are all fuel stops. They're a special sort of stop from the automatic train fuel stop mod that gives you rocket fuel. We don't want these special stops anymore. Well, we do want some, but we don't want as many as we have. So these two are going to be normal stops. They can be rocket fuel west load. And how many things do I need to load them quickly? Probably just 2 at the absolute maximum. Even one, it would be 2.5 stacks. I'll do 2. Requester chests. I used them all up just about, didn't I? May have to see about getting some more. They do have power. That's fantastic. How about a quick blueprint then? Which means I'm not going to need that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually I could grab these ones to fill out the rest, because they won't be required. Nor will these ones. Go on, grab all of it, not just part of it. Put them down here, please. And the request will be, I want you to fill up with rocket fuel in the amount of 480 exactly. That is a full box, I believe. Yep, should be. Where are my blue boxes? Did I say get rid of them all? No. And there must be some in storage. Hopefully they're coming out to occupy these positions. If not, I'll have to go and get some out of the train, which we may have to do. So basically that is how we are going to draw off the rocket fuel, and the plastic already has stations that are perfectly adequate for the task. So do you have requester boxes? I'm not sure, probably not. They're probably all here. Well, you know, you guys don't actually need to be requester boxes anymore. That will do, and now I have 18, good. They're not in auto trash, they really aren't, are they? Good. So hopefully that will fill these out. Good, good. That's a little far away. That should fix it up. So, that sets up our drain of the rocket fuel. It's down to 29,000 at this point. Whatever spare, if there was any, whatever spare solid fuel there was will be turned into rocket fuel, but I don't think there is any. Which, oh, there is some in some of these machines, some residual, so I'll leave the machines. That's it for there. There is one other thing we can do this episode that I think, I mean, obviously I'm going to set up trains, but that's boring. Let's go back to design test and find somewhere to set up the, no, we don't want to go there, to set up the satellites. We need 6 satellites a minute. We make everything except the radar already. Radars don't take much, if I remember rightly. No. And how many did we need? It was like 5 or something fairly pathetic. 5. So it's trivial amounts of resource, but quite a number of different ones. I think will be good to have like a one platform delivery, one platform here's the stuff kind of idea. Let's go manual. Whoops, we're at the wrong end. Jump on here. And you'll notice I moved where this comes in. There is no point having a temporary solution interfere with the smooth running of a permanent solution. Where do I want to make satellites? Probably just under here, but I'd kind of like at least a 383 spacing. Clear, so not starting until here maybe. Just so trains can enter and exit there. So I guess that's here. Satellites, wow. Is that 2? So this is 3. Right, where's good rail gone again? Good rail, come back. We don't need that one anymore. We don't need that one. We need the 4 to 2, which is that one. On you go. You go back up here. They're good. Over this side we can probably have a couple of these. There we go. What about down here? Yes, I do actually have a slight error in this blueprint because they definitely should not be standard signals. Okay, why do I have crude oil in there? And heavy oil and petroleum. Never mind. Okay, so the trains come in here. Do I have a standard 2 platform? 4 platform? Yeah, that one, but it's probably got... Oh, that's too short too. Let's give it a little bit of length. There, that's perfect. Or not, I'm not really sure. I just want a 383 to be able to fit sort of in this area, and so I am guessing, but I will check. Yeah, it should be able to fully accommodate one. Now let's get a little bit of this action going. And that's a bit of a balls up, but never mind. I don't know if I'm going to need those wires or not, but let's just connect them up just to be safe. Chances are I won't. And this is for sure not how I want to do this. In fact, let's just purge the top and the bottom. It's most assuredly not how I want to do it. In fact, if we go to the map view, it's probably going to be similar to this sort of thing. No, not exactly. I could actually bring the rails closer. Never mind. I don't think it's going to be particularly speed dependent relative to what we're used to. So I think unload will be the top. In fact, I can put, if I wanted to, I could put 6 on both, but I don't really want to. These are not both going to be 383s, that's for one thing. So let's just say this one is the supply. So 1, 2, 3. We'll give it 4 unloaders. I'm thinking actually a 1, 2, 1 will be perfectly sufficient for a 1, 2, 1, and it will probably be able to be loaded sufficiently with a single one of these, because we only need 6 a minute, and that's a long time. So we're out of request boxes, of course, aren't we? I must have a completely pointless. I do that one. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, so this will supply everything that's needed. I have some request boxes, awesome. These guys will not quite reach unless I move this guy over one. That will do. So it has power, it just doesn't have roboports, but that's okay. If I made those 3, I could fit roboports in between. The highest demand, I could easily make it 3. What am I doing? I'm just kidding myself. So all I'm doing is making enough room to shove some robo ports in between here. Rather than putting them here so that we can do all the build slightly closer. The only thing is, if I have 3 of these, a train basically fills them. No, I think that was a silly idea. Let's just go back to 4. It's not because we need the extra speed of unload, it's because I actually want the extra boxes, to be perfectly honest. Do I still have that? I do. Alright, good. Let's do that, and we'll have the usual row of robo ports going along here. That might be more than we need. I don't think it really is going to matter. And we'll try and concentrate the build up here. What sort of build do we need? We kind of don't even need beacons. How many? 5 radars each, so 30 radars. Okay. Radars need 5 iron gear wheels, so we need 30. We need 150 iron gear wheels in a pretty short period of time. The iron gear wheels need to be sped up something chronic, but the rest of it doesn't. 130 a minute. We make 2 a second unsped up. We make 120 unsped up. We don't even need the iron gear wheels to be sped up. Iron gear wheels. Let's move it over. Let's move it back a little bit. Iron gear wheels. Radar. Satellite. Iron gear wheels. Radar. Satellite, where are you? There it is, satellite. So you will get bonused if I had any prod modules on me, which I don't. So maybe we need a bit of speed next to you just because. Bonus everywhere you can. Where's our train? Where's our engineering train? Way up there. Why is it up there? Why don't we bring it up down here? Bring it down somewhere where we need it. Do you have modules on you? I don't think so. Oh no, don't start unloading my stuff. I can give you permission to do that. Now I've got far too many of those things. So what did I want? I actually wanted those. I've got too many of 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 those. You can have the fuel train stop for now. I don't know what else I picked up, but that's fine. Okay, so you are going to feed directly into there. You're going to feed directly into there. All you need is bulk iron, but really not that much bulk. You go there. You're going to need some stuff. You're going to need some stuff, and you're going to pay out some stuff. that 150 iron? Sounds legit. What did you get? What? You don't need that. Okay, sure. And you, what did you get? We're making that next to you. Blues. Am I out of blue inserters? No, they just moved for some reason. Go there, you silly thing. And I think with the right publishers set up here, that will set up satellites. I think we're going to have to call it though. I mean, this is where the beauty of our like these things comes in. That must be up here. It is. There needs to be a. It's supposed to be also waiting for an activity. That could cause us issues if we don't have that. So I'll have to look into that. But yeah, we just need to set up the publishers. I think that's all we're going to need for satellites. It's a little teeny weeny train that we'll have, but it will be fine. Trust me. Trust me. Satellite load. Satellite components. And then how many things are there in satellites? One. The solar panel and accumulator are 1, so that's 2. Forget radar for a second. 3, 4, and then for radar 5, 6. So 6 publishers. Alright, I'll set that up between times. Next episode, finally, we are going to build the rocket silo array. Can't wait. See you then, guys. Bye-bye.